What is going on YouTube? This is Max coming back at you once again with another video. This time I'm doing an unboxing video of GIK Acoustic sound panel. If you see right behind me, I have received both panels. So I'm about to go ahead and show you the unboxing. But before I go ahead and do that, if you could do me a favor by hitting that like button and that subscribe button, I greatly appreciate it. Without further ado, let's go ahead and go into the unboxing. So if you're thinking about getting the GIK acoustic impression panels, just know that the package is around close to 40 pounds. Each panel is roughly close to 20 pounds. So this is for the 4-inch version, the depth wise. So if anyone is interested, just know that they are heavy. And if you're not used to doing heavy lifting when it comes to packages, I'd probably say get an extra person just to help you out so you don't have no issues when you're trying to move the panels from one room to another. So for me, it will be the basement. And also to get some help as well if you're trying to display them in certain areas, because these things are pretty heavy. So just the FYI, if anyone is interested, again, these type of sound paneling. Now getting back to the packaging did come very secure. So I was trying to figure out why I was having some damage issues. Now the damage is only on the front panel, so I couldn't really explain why it had some damaging to it. So everything looked like it was secure. The outside of the package or the box, it was a little dented, but it didn't look like the front. It looked like the front box portion of it from the front panels didn't look like it was damaged. So I really can't explain why that, looking at the paneling, that you can see some of the scuff marks on there. So I don't know. So hopefully GIK will take care of me. And I mentioned this before, or if I haven't mentioned this, but I did send an email to GIK Acoustics just to let them know I sent them the pictures of some of the damaged areas, especially on the front panel. So I really don't have no explanation for it, but hopefully they'll be able to resolve this. So I'll keep everyone updated when it comes to this. So I thought that was be a good video just to show that sometimes you have the positives and sometimes you have the negatives. So this is me kind of like looking at this right now and see that the panels are damaged for the first one. So I went ahead and moved this to the other side of the room so I could go ahead and unbox the next one. But getting back to the impression series, the reason why I chose this one is frankly, it's really because of the looks and the reviews that I was seeing online. So that was kind of like one of the other major factors with this. And with these impression series, they have this kind of like the absorption material, and it also has a scatter and diffusion. So if anyone who is not familiar with sound paneling, this will help when it comes to echoes around certain rooms, areas. Also, it will help when it comes to recording, just like what I'm doing right now for videos, or I'm doing podcasting, or just when it comes to home theater use and you listen to your surround sound and you don't have that issue when it comes to certain sounds that it may sound weird compared to if you demo the sound at a store compared to your house, because each environment is different. And when you go to a store, I'm just throwing out, let's just say a home theater store, I'm just talking about like Best Buy, Magnolia, they have sound paneling or acoustically treated based on that home theater use. So you may get there and you say, oh, these are the best speakers in the world, I want to go ahead and buy them. But then when you bring them home and you said it doesn't sound like what I heard at the store. And so these are kind of like the things that I was thinking about, that when I was running into when it comes to my home theater is that everyone need to have some type of sound absorption panel. It may not have to be GIK specifically. It could be any type of sound absorption paneling. But for me, I like the look of it, and I was hearing great reviews. And this is something that it fits my needs when it comes to my basement use. And to be honest with you, I haven't did any testing, but I do hear a difference between the paneling on and the paneling off. I haven't installed them, but I place it in certain areas around the basement where I find it kind of interesting. I haven't heard too much of an echo while I was on the mic, which is a good thing. And these are only 2 panels. I was supposed to get multiple and put them all around the basement, but for just to try these out to see if I like them, just by having 2 panels, I did notice a difference when it comes to the sound quality. So it's definitely doing its job. But what I'm doing right now is doing a close up just to kind of show you the damage portion of the panel. And if you look a little bit more closely, I was trying to examine them, but from a distance you can't tell whatsoever. So right here you can see from a distance it looked like it's perfectly normal. But when you start to really zoom in a little bit more, and let me go ahead and get into this, you can see that I don't know if this came from the factory or who installed this, but you can see the damaged part like right there. And it's just the thing is if you're spending whatever amounts of money for these panels, for me it was just 200, and then you got to think about shipping too, 250, 260, whatever the case may be. This will, you can get a little bit frustrated, especially when you're paying this type of money for some sound paneling. You're supposed to have this expectation. This is kind of like one of the things that I just wanted to show everyone, because not every delivery or unboxing is perfect. And people remember from some of my other previous videos, I like to be transparent. Sometimes I get bad unboxing, sometimes I get really good unboxing. This one, on the other hand, is a bad unboxing, but I'm hoping that the company can resolve this. So I will keep everybody, I'll stay tuned for my channel, and I'll keep everyone updated to see if this gets resolved. I do like how the way they look on these panels. I just can't wait for them to hang these up and try these out. So what I'm going to do is, once this gets resolved, I am going to hang these up right behind my KEF R11 speakers. That's going to be kind of like my first placement. And then if everything goes well, I'm thinking about getting some more paneling, and I'm going to put it throughout the basement. I haven't quite decided the locations yet, because I got to think about the reflection points. And those are kind of like the things that people really don't know when it comes to treating your room, is what you need to use. I mean, sound paneling help tremendously, but also do basic things like make sure if you get a carpet or a rug, anything that doesn't have flat surfaces or furniture, that kind of helps with the acoustic sound as well when it comes to treatment. Furniture, couches, tables, anything that kind of will help with the echo and treatment of your room will also be a positive as well. But for me, I kind of want to get this home theater use, so I went with this paneling, and also I do YouTube and podcasting. I thought this would be a great thing for me to add to my basement. So I talked about the weight, but the size of it, if anyone is curious, I got the rectangle is 23.5 by 45.5. So if anyone is curious how big they are, those are the size if you decide to, or anyone is interested in the rectangle shape. So right now, this is slowly but surely I'm getting my basement together. You can see that I have a new picture with Wolverine versus Blade, Batman, and then you can see my speakers, Bowles and Wilkins, and I got the KEFs for my front and center speakers, and those are the GIK Acoustic panels. Okay, so I want to go ahead and talk about the unboxing and the sound panel from GIK Acoustics. The reason why I don't have them hung up right now is, if you saw the unboxing that I did and you showed some little bit of close-ups, the panels are damaged. So I went ahead and sent GIK an email, and the person that I'm dealing with there, Gus, he was very helpful, and they're going to go ahead and take a look at it to make sure that it get resolved. But this is kind of like the only reasons why you don't see them hung up in my basement yet. I'm really excited about them, but I was really bummed as well too that they came damaged with packaging. I don't know if it was due to delivery or it was something that when it was got installed. I really don't know. But if you take a look at some of the close-ups that I had on the with the camera, you can see that it was damaged in the front. So that's something that I already sent some emails to GIK Acoustics just to trying to get that resolved. But so far, if I could get the front panels fixed, then I'm about to go ahead and hang them up and then try them out. But so far, I do like the look of them. They do look really good and stuff. It's just one of those type of things that is bummed that I had to do an unboxing where I have some shipment that is damaged. But I do want to show that to everyone just to give everyone just kind of like an idea. Not every unboxing is perfect when it comes to doing unboxing, so that's one thing I just want to make sure that I'm transparent with my unboxing. So let me know what you guys think of the GIK sound paneling. Hopefully this will kind of help with a lot of the echo that you may hear from the basement, because you know I'm moving the basement compared to upstairs. I am still working to get more sound paneling around here to kind of help with not only with recording wise, but also too with my home theater that you see right behind me. So to get a lot of that echo. But if anyone is curious to know what type of sound paneling I had the 4-inch the Impression series. So it's supposed to be a bass and an absorption and diffuser. So I haven't, like I said, I can't test them out right now because I don't have the panels hung in the right location. So, but you could just see right behind me what I have. But in the future, once I get everything resolved, once I get the new panels, get them hang, then I could go ahead and answer more questions about more of the GIK acoustic sound paneling. And let me know what you guys think about sound paneling, or what you use for your home theater, or if you use it for anything else. I would like to know any suggestions on here. Well, I'm about to go ahead and end the video. Until next time, I'll see everyone on the next one. Have a good one. Take care.